All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him.
Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Quick entry to get him on a
that
single.
Was a great single. Oh, takes it overhead. What a fantastic takedown.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. Watch the ability to land from anywhere.
Just misses with the straight right. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh, it's a beautiful kick right there. I don't know if you've ever been kicked by a mule. Probably feels something like that.
It has to. This guy is landing his kick with so much force.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Straight right, he misses.
What does he do now that he has this clinch position? Nice straight punch. Oh, man, look at that. Kick perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Choi.
Down into his mount.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Oh, he's back up again. You got to like that.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Wild attempt with the right hand there.
Nice looping punch.
All right, single collar tie now. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length. Of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab.
That was a thudding leg kick.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that.
Beautiful head kick.
Effective strike there by the 3 in Super Bowl. Oh, single collar tie here. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. 15 seconds to go. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, Oh, he missed with that right hand. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Got the better of you with the striking that round. We're smarter than he is. He's gonna come out.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
All right, here we go with our next round, DC. Pretty good game plan in the previous round. Attacked the body to great effect, and will look to continue to do so here.
He has done a great job of making the investment. The investment to the body that may not pay dividends early, but as the fight goes long, you will see it start to pay itself out.
Wild swing there.
Nice strike.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
Nice punch by Choi.
There's no give on that leg kick. What a
nice double leg takedown attempt there, and gotta think that's something that's gonna give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easily. He took a shot, he got a takedown. What now will stop him from doing it over and over again?
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground, Tony.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there.
What a punch.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Nice leg kick land.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. That shot is blocked by Choi. Back and forth we go. Choi gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there.
Look at how he turned his hip into that leg kick.
And just misses with that big right hand.
Real sneaky body kick. Great punch landed with so much power.
Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one. And
great action to get to that takedown.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by the Korean Superboy. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. Attacking armbar.
Nicely done. I mean, how many can he take? Reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Keep it busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, got to be careful playing around inside his guard.
Absolutely, John. That's why you don't sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, it gives these guys too many opportunities to chase submissions, and now he's jumping on a triangle.
Lands the right hand. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Choi. And he is back up to his feet.
Oh, big punch lands.
"20 seconds to go, round 2. 15 seconds. Got the single collar tie. All right, there's the clapper. 10 seconds to go. Just misses there with the left. And that's the end of round number 2. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Doing great, okay? We've got this fight in the bag, but I do not want you to pull off at all. I want you to keep the pressure on, fight smart.
All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts. Nice punch there.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Looked like a good knee to the body, but it's blocked. Battling for hooks. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by the Korean Superboy. Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it.
The Korean Superboy gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Blocks that strike. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got it on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright. A little single collar tie there.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection. Oh!
Oh, big left. Oh, straight right. Both guys landing with conviction now. Oh, big left hook there. Just misses with the left hook. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Nice punch by Choi. Oh, he got that inside leg kick to the target there, DC. You don't want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. It starts to beat up the inside thigh. That is a technique you use to really slow down your opponent.
Ooh, blocks the shot. Trying to find a home for that right hand. Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates the head outside to a high crotch. Deep, flips him over the top. What a huge takedown.
I mean, do I survive that, or am I read my last rights?
Absolutely not. You don't survive that. It's over. It's over, John.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. It might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. All right, right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Choi. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship round. All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
I'm out there. You are a cardio machine. Cardio is the key to your victory right now. Keep doing what you're doing. Push the pace. This guy can...
All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat. Both with good resting heart rates, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10+ minutes of fighting. And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Well, just as he did the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
The Korean Superboy gets touched by that kick there. Back and forth we go here. Single collar tie now.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up. You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton. And to watch his punch,
Man,
like
just
this,
has
that's
a great
smile.
double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Choi's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Choi gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Beautiful punch. Oh, nice right hand.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
Big kick lands.
Whiffs on the straight right hand.
Straight punch lands.
Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Just over 2 minutes to go. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Just out of range with that right hand. Oh, look at that jab. Snapped his head back.
His jab gets to the target so fast, and he always brings his hands right back to his face. It's a beautiful, fast, quick jab with meaning. Nice kick.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Right hook to the head, blocked.
You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Choi gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Unable to connect with the right hand there. Got clipped with the right hand. Under a minute now to go. Oh, I'd probably dislocate my hip. Look at that roundhouse.
I mean, he can get that kick off.
Throw. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a sub.
You gotta try to find whether or not you're gonna land ground and pound here or if you're gonna go to submission.
All right, side control now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you gotta be...
He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out.
Side control.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by the Korean Super Bowl. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Stop.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through it.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
With a punch, gotta be careful. His striking has really started to pay off.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. That was some serious precision striking on display in the previous round. Found his openings upstairs and closed the show.
He has landed at an alarming rate. His opponent needs to get his head off the center line. He's walking into him with his head straight up, not moving, trying to engage without changing the angles. That is why he is getting brutalized right now. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Lands a glancing right hand upstairs.
Real quick leg kick.
Lands flush with that right hand. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Close guard. Choi gets back up, back into his comfort zone. Offensive fight, nice job to block the shot. The ankle pick to get him down. We'll see if he can capitalize.
Got the ankle kick. Let's see how he advances from this position. Good punch.
And now he's hooked.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Oh, and he lands yet another flush knee. That's going to leave a mark. And again, when you're using this length as effectively as he is here tonight, we might get a finish here in the not-too-distant future.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
And there comes the separation now. Wow. Under 3 minutes remain in round 5.
Great punch. Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Another shot lands upstairs. All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an L?
This is when you got to go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill or be killed. You got to every... Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Gets right back up.
I mean, what an ankle pick. If he would have drove into his opponent, maybe he would have secured the top position.
The Korean Superboy gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Seconds to go to decide this one. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt.
Right hand punch from the clinch. Beautiful body kick.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Effective punch there by Choi. Oh, trying to turn out the lights with that roundhouse kick, but just misses. Some nice back and forth action here. Would you look at the size of that bruise on his torso? Nasty.
Real nice body kick lands.
Oh, collar tie.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Now connects with a right. Missed with that right hand. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. The Korean Superboy gets caught with that punch.
Nice head kick.
Lands to the body there. Straight right hand, no good. Right on the button. Oh, beautiful jab there, man. It's like you know what's coming, can't stop it.
I mean, you have to anticipate that jab coming or he will batter and bruise you with that single strike.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Superboy, Doohochoi.
All right, nice job by him there.